Hello everyone, good day. Welcome you to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be making the tutorial on how to cut buba and wrapper. Though I've done that before in my other video. That one is two wrapper, but this one we are going to be doing today is going to be one wrapper, and this wrapper is called buba. That normally has joining as the center part. It's one wrapper, but it normally has joining at the center part. So if you want to cut it, what you need is the person that you'll be doing it for. You look the body size. So like the body size now, we'll be using 2.5 years for the body size. That's 2.5 years yard, 2.5 yard. That's what we'll be using for the one wrapper. But since it has joining at the center, that's one that has joining at the center, so you'll be needing that 2.5 years into two places. So in total you'll be needing 5 years. I don't know if you understand. The normal wrapper we need is 2.5 years, but since it's that one that normally has joining at the center, so we are going to be doing 5 years. So that 5 years you share it into two. That's 2.5. So that 2.5 that we'll be needing, we are going to measure from this is the width. So you are going to measure from here to here. You need 30 inches. So it's going to be 30 inches for the width, 5 years for the length. So you will now share it into two. You share the 5 years into two, then the joining will be at the center. That is how you are going to be cutting your wrapper. 30 inches for the width, then 5 years for the length, which is 2.5 for the main wrapper. So you share the 5 years into two, then join it at the center. That is how to achieve your buba wrapper. So let's cut it, then I will show you how the eye is going to look like. So what you do now is to measure your 5 years now. So we are going to be measuring the 5 years that we need. So this is 1 yard. 36 inches is 1 yard. Then you measure again. This is another 36 inches. Then this is 3 years. 3 years. 4 years. And 5 years. So don't forget, this 5 years is going to be for up and down. 2.5 for up, 2.5 for down. So which the width of 30 inches. So we are not going to be cutting it out. So what I'll do now is to measure my 30 inches. So I'm going to be folding this. I'll fold this 5 years now. So this is how I'm going to be folding, so that it will be easy for me. So you just have to pay attention. It's very simple. You know, it's only me one, so I'm just the only person here. I just want to show you the video. So I'll fold it like this now. So let me fold it then show you how. So I finished folding it now. I folded the 5 years so that it will be easy for me. So this is our 5 years folded here. So the next thing I will do now is to measure the length of 30 inches now. So I'm going to be measuring 30 inches. So this is 30 inches here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom it a little. So this is our 30 inches. This is our 30 inches. So I'm going to be marking the 30 inches here. Then I will mark this place again. 30 inches here. Then I will repeat the same thing. I will measure 30 inches. So we have what we have here now is 5 years by 30 inches. So I will cut it out, then show you what you do. I finished cutting it out. So this is it. So we have the length of 5 years here. The length of 5 years. This is 5 years. That's for the length. Then the width. The width is 30 inches. The width is 30 inches. This is 30 inches for the width. So what we'll do now is you are going to make it equal, or you just measure it again, but let's make it equal now. So this is folded into 2 now. We're making it 2 and half, 2 and half for the wrapper. So I'm going to share it now. I'll share the 2. So what I will do now is to open this place. So I will tear this place, then show you. So I finish opening it now. So we have 2 pieces here, 2 and half here, 2 and half here. So this is the length of our wrapper is 2 and half. So what we are going to do now is to join it. So we are going to be joining it at the center part. And note, if you want to join it, this side that has border, one will be at the up. While this other one that has border, will be at the down part. So where you will be joining is this place. So you'll be joining these 2 places here. This place, that's where you'll be joining. So you'll be joining here. This will be at the center part of your wrapper. So this is what they call guo. It's mostly for women, those advanced women that normally use it. Those ones that will say they need 1 wrapper. So I'm going to, if I want to join it now, I will join it here, all the way down to this place. So you know how they used to join wrapper, but I'll be making a tutorial on the sewing part of this Buba and wrapper. So I will join it like this. This I will be joining. Then after joining it, I will open it, then top stitch it to one part, then fold these edges. Then I can attach my rope at the back, depending on how I want it. So this is our wrapper. This is how to cut your wrapper. So the next thing is to cut the buba. So if you want to cut the buba, the normal buba measurement, if you want to cut normal buba does not, our normal shoulder normally stops at this place here. That's for the normal shoulder. But if you are making a buba, it does not stop there, except it's all those fitted buba and all. But if it's normal, those buba that women normally use, the shoulder normally gets to this place. Some people gets to this place. So if you are measuring your shoulder, you are going to measure from here to this place. That will be your shoulder. So the shoulder we are working with is let me check. The buba shoulder is the shoulder is 13. This one is 13. So if you want to measure now, I'll be using the other 1 yard. That 1 yard that is remaining. It's 6 yards. Then there's remaining 1 yard. So that is the part I will be using to cut my buba, so that the fabric will be, I will manage it then, so that we have big a tie. So if you want to cut the buba now, if you want to measure now, you measure your shoulder. The shoulder is 13, but I'll be adding 1 inches to it for the seam allowance. So making it 14 inches. This is 14 inches. So let me times it and see if it will be up to the bust that I want, because the bust here is 57. So 14 plus 14, that's 28. 28 plus 28, which is 56, I guess. Yeah, 56. So I'll be adding 2 inches. We are going to be adding 2 inches because of the bust. But if it's a smaller bust, I think that 13 is okay. I don't know if you understand, because what is here now, the measurement they sent to me is 13 inches for the buba. So if I should use that 13 inches, it will not be up to the bust measurement. So I'm going to be adding my own measurement to it. So I will be adding, instead of making use of that 13, I will add either 1.5 or 2 inches. So we are going to make, instead of 13, make use of 15. So we are going to make use of, so you are going to fold your fabric into 2. You can see the way I folded. You fold it into 2 like, then you check if it's up to what you want, up to the 15. This is 15 inches. Don't forget, this is the measurement that they sent to me, and they measure 13 inches. So if I should use that 13 inches, if I divide it, if I times it by 4, it will not be up to the round, the bust measurement. So I'm going to be adding mine to it to avoid issues. So I'll be using 15 inches. This is 15 inches here. So I'll measure it and see if everything is up to 15 inches. So this is 15 inches. So this is 15 inches as well. So I have 15 inches from here to this place. I have 15 inches. So the next thing to do now is we are going to cut it straight. So let me cut it, then show you how to fold it. So I finished cutting it out. This is how it is now. You can see from here to here 15 inches. We have 15 inches all the way down. So there are some that you measure, 12 for the shoulder. There are some that you measure 13. So depending on what you want, but you have to make sure that 13 you measure, if you divide it by 4, to be out of the bust measurement. And another thing you are going to be looking out for is if your fabric has pattern. If it has pattern, you have to be very careful. You know that there are some fabric that has they will draw shape of a human being on it. So if you want to cut it, you have to make sure that the side that has that head is facing up, not downward. So the next thing I will be doing is to fold my fabric into 2 like this now. So this is how I'm going to be folding it. So this Buba, if you check, it's not up to the length of what I want, but that's not an issue, because the excess we are going to be adding it at the down part. We'll be adding it at the down part of our cloth. So let's check what is here. So this is 23 here now, and what I need is 30. I need 13 inches. So I'll be adding to the down part. But there are some cases you can, if you don't want the journey to be at the 2 down parts, you can make yours to be equal. Like you can adjust it like this and measure the length of what you want, the 30 inches. But I don't want it so I want the journey to be at the 2 down parts. So what you do now is to measure your round neck measurement. So we are going to be measuring the neck measurement. So this person she's on a big side like me. So I'll be using the neck width of 4 inches, then the neck depth of 5.5. That's 5.5. You can use 6 depending on what you want. So you just draw it like this. Make sure it's curved. So this is how you are going to cut the neck. So then you make a notch here so that you will know that this place is the shoulder of the fabric, so that while fixing the sleeve to be easy for you. So I'm going to be cutting it out now. So I'll make a notch here as well. So the next thing we'll do is to cut the remaining parts of our fabric. That's the one that is remaining. So let's check this one will be up to what we need. So this one is, we have 31 inches. So we have 31 inches. So I think we'll be using this one. So we'll fold it into 2. We'll be cutting for one part first, then we'll cut the other part. Okay, let me use, you can see that this place now, I want to look for this place that has this type of shape. So let me fold it and show you. So this is the part I will be joining to. I will be adding it. So I've finished folding it now. So I've finished folding. What I will do now is to measure the length of what I want. So I need 30 inches. So I'll be cutting out 31 inches. That's half inches for the joining, which is 8 inches. So I folded this fabric into 4. That's one. After folding it, I will share it into 2. One for this one, one for this one. One for the front, one for the back. So So this is it now. So I will open this place now. So this is, we have two here now, you can see. So I will add it to this down part. I will add one to this one, add one to this other side. So the next thing we'll cut is to cut the sleeve. So you know the sleeve it does not, it's not cut the way we cut our normal sleeve for all those top and those blouse. This one is kind of simple. So let me fold it and show you how we are going to cut it. So for the sleeve, I folded it into 4. Look at it here. I folded it like into two like this. Then I'll fold it again, making it the 2 sleeve that is here now. So this buba now is short. It's a short buba, as in short buba, something like 3/4. So and the sleeve there, what I have there is let me check. So the sleeve here is 13 inches. So I will measure my 13 inches. First of all, I'll be adding my folding allowance. I want this side that has design, this side that has this design to be at the down part. So I'll first of all measure my folding allowance of 2 inches now. Then before measuring the length of my buba, which is 13 inches. So this is 13 inches now. So I will not be adding anything. Don't forget we add extra 2 inches to the bodies of the buba. So this is, then you measure the round sleeve and check if it's up to the round sleeve or what you want. This is 11 inches now. So I think it will be okay for me because I don't want it to be too wide. So I'll make use of the 11.5, which is 23 inches. So the only thing I will do is just to cut it. There is no need of shaping it. If you don't need to shape it, nothing. So let me cut it now. So I'll finish cutting it. So what I will do is to open this place to separate the sleeve. So this is the sleeve. I will make a notch here. Then I will make a notch at this part. This will be for the shoulder. This is going to be for the shoulder. So this is our buba sleeve here. So after folding it now, if I fold it like this now, so this is what I will be having. So this is going to be my buba, the sleeve. This is going to be the sleeve of my buba. So I'll be making a tutorial on how we are going to sew it. So just like our video, share and subscribe so that you'll be notified when I upload the sewing part. So thank you very much, guys. That will be all on how to cut our buba. So the rest will be using it for scarf. So I'm going to be joining and then use it for scarf. So thank you very much for watching. God bless you.